Welcome to our journey into the heart of West Africa, where ancient empires thrived and left an indelible mark on history. Today, we'll explore one of the most fascinating and powerful empires of Africa, the Ghana Empire, also known as the Wagadou Empire. This civilization flourished between the 6th and 13th centuries, serving as a center for wealth, power, and trade in the African continent. If you love ancient history, stories of powerful kings, and how civilization were built on gold and trade, stick around and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The Ghana Empire was located in what is now southeastern Mauritania and western Mali, far from the modern nation of Ghana. A strategic position between the Sahara Desert and the rich forests of West Africa played a crucial role in its rise to power. The empire served as a hub connecting the Saharan trade routes to the gold-rich regions to the south. It was bordered by the Sahara in the north, which brought valuable trade connections, and the Niger River region in the south, which contributed fertile lands and gold mines that were essential for the empire's economy. The origins of the Ghana Empire can be traced back to the Soneki people. Legend has it that the first king of Ghana was a warrior named Dingasis. He united the various tribes of the region, forming a powerful empire around the 6th century. But what made the Ghana Empire rise to prominence? The answer lies in the trans-Saharan trade. As the empire controlled the most important trade routes between North Africa and Sub-Saharan Africa, it became a vital player in the exchange of salt, gold, and other luxury goods. The Ghanaian kings taxed goods entering and leaving the empire, amassing a vast fortune over time. At the heart of Ghana's wealth was gold. In fact, the empire was so rich in gold that Arab historians refer to it as the land of gold. Gold wasn't just found in small amounts. Massive quantities flowed from the mines of Bambouk and other areas under Ghana's control. The Ghanaian rulers cleverly taxed both sides of the gold-salt trade, taking a cut from both buyers and sellers. This system made them immensely wealthy. Salt was a valuable item as gold during this time, with North African traders crossing the Sahara with caravans loaded with salt slabs, eager to trade for Ghana's gold. In the capital city, Koumbi Saleh, the markets were full of traders from all over the continent and beyond. The city's reputation as a commercial hub was legendary, with merchants dealing in textile, ivory, and copper. The structure of Ghana's government was just as fascinating as its economy. The king, known as the Ghana, held absolute power, controlling both the army and the empire's resources. This allowed him to enforce order and protect the lucrative trade routes from bandits and rival kingdoms. The king's court was elaborate and his wealth was on full display. Arab writers described how the king would appear adorned in gold, and his palace was surrounded by elaborate defenses. The king also played a religious role, serving as the intermediary between the gods and the people, which gave him a divine status among his subjects. The society of the Ghana Empire was hierarchical, with a clear division between the elite ruling class, traders, artisans, and the rural farmers who supported the empire's economy. The Soneki people were the dominant ethnic group, but the empire was home to a mix of cultures and languages as trade brought people from distant regions. The Ghana Empire was rich not only in material wealth but also in cultural and religious diversity. Initially, the empire practiced traditional African religions, with the king revered as both a political and religious leader. Animist beliefs were central, where the spirits of the land, ancestors, and nature played an important role in everyday life. However, by the 11th century, Islam had begun to spread through trade and interaction with North African merchants. Many traders and officials converted to Islam, and the empire became a place where traditional African religious practices coexisted with Islam. The duality of religions was managed carefully by the Ghanaian king, ensuring harmony within the empire. So, what led to the decline of this once mighty empire? There were several factors that contributed to the fall of Ghana. First, over-reliance on the trans-Saharan trade meant that any disruption could destabilize the economy. In the 11th century, the Almoravids, a Muslim Berber group from North Africa, launched invasion that weakened Ghana's military and political power. Some believe they sought to convert the empire to Islam, though the exact reasons are debated. Additionally, environmental factors played a role. Prolonged droughts led to the desertification of farmlands, which halted agricultural production and the empire's ability to sustain its population. Finally, the rise of new powers such as the Mali Empire under Sundiata Keita shifted the balance of power in the region. By the mid-13th century, the Ghana Empire had been absorbed by Mali, ending its dominance over West Africa. Though the Ghana Empire eventually fell, its legacy lives on. It laid the foundation for future West African empires like Mali and Songhai, which would build on its successes in trade, governance, and culture. The story of the Ghana Empire reminds us of the rich history of Africa, a continent often overlooked in mainstream history. Its rise and fall tell a broader story of how civilizations are shaped by geography, trade, religion, and innovation. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Ghana Empire, give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more content on the fascinating empires of the world. Leave a comment below. What ancient civilization would you like us to explore next?